Praise the Lord, everybody. I'm Mrs. Cook. This is the family that God has blessed me with. To God be the glory for the great things that He has done. And remember, this is the family that we are, no matter what.
You want to cook say it again? Yeah, 26. This is the house that Billy Cook built. Yeah, Billy Cook say.
No matter what path we take, no matter what choice we make, no matter who comes and goes, I'm a cook for show. No matter what path we take, no matter what choice we make, no matter who comes and goes, I'm a cook for show.
Even though we've been through a lot, our love won't let us stop. Pushing on and holding on, cause mom and daddy made us strong.
And if daddy was here right now, I know just what he'll say. Stand tall and hold your ground. Don't let no one put you down.
Family is a wonderful thing. We pray together through heartache and pain. In spite of all we endure at times, sometimes together we cry.
We've been made into a paradise with joy coming in the morning. No matter what path we take, no matter what choice we make, no matter who comes and goes, I'm a cook for show. No matter what path we take, no matter what choice we make, no matter who comes and goes, I'm a cook for show. No matter what you say, we keep the faith and pick up on my mama that she's home.
Welcome to the show. What's up, Sam? We back.
What's up, sis? We are back. You looking gorgeous, chick. Yeah.
Thank you, girl. I said we're gonna be on video. I'm about to get myself together. But I had to get, I had to get some sleep. I had an alarm set. I say I'm gonna do this. I girl, I was jacked up.
Yeah, I know them 2:00 mornings getting ready for work they something serious.
They something serious. But I'm excited about the show tonight. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Special showcase, which you about to tell us about,
Yes.
what's coming up. I'm along for the ride because we meet some awesome people, awesome businesses, and so it's go ahead, Sam. I'm in the back.
All right, y'all. Y'all know I'm usually the one that's sitting in the back and Queenie's doing all the talking, but we have a very special guest this evening, and first and foremost, I want to say, come out to the Fashion and Beauty Summit. They will be in the building. They will be on the runway, as well as, bringing us Chicago's finest jerk and barbecue. So y'all get ready, be prepared. And please, if you're on and you're listening and you're watching, go ahead and hit those comments. If you have any questions specifically that you would like to ask them, go ahead and put it in the comments, and we'll try our best to get those questions answered for you. So without further ado, introducing a big part of Chicago's finest jerk and barbecue, Miss Lisa.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks for asking.
Yes, ma'am. First and foremost, we want to thank you for being in the room. We know and understand you have a grand opening tomorrow. So we know that there's a lot of preparation going into that. So we really appreciate you actually showing up and giving everybody the details on Chicago's finest jerk and barbecue. So first and foremost, Chicago's finest jerk and barbecue. How did that name come to be?
Well, it's a little thing being from Chicago that we always add the Chicago's finest to everything. I don't know. It's just something that we do.
Uh-huh.
Um, and my husband came up with the long name of Chicago's finest jerk and barbecue.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So is he the pro in jerk and barbecue?
He and I would like to say he's very seasoned in it. He's been doing it for over 30 years. So
Okay.
he crafted it and he learned to craft well from the Jamaicans back in Chicago. So I would say yeah, he's one of the greatest.
Okay. So is how did what sparked your interest or inspired you to create a restaurant business?
Well, him and I both we are both truck drivers and we used to, drive over the road. And
Mm-hmm.
so getting coming to this age, we started thinking like, okay, so I wanted to do early retirement and he always wanted to do the restaurant business. So we started talking about it and we didn't even know it was gonna grow to the extent that it has in this short amount of time. So we both cook back home anyway. It's a lot of people that we've cooked for and big events. This is just on a grander scale.
Right. So Chicago is a long way from Texas.
It
And
is.
I
It
and but I learned something just now that I didn't know before, and that you guys were truckers. So did that have anything to do with the move from Chicago to Texas?
it did. Um, that, well, we were teaming at one point about I want to say maybe about 8 years ago, and we used to come from Champaign, Illinois, which is about an hour and a half, 2 hours from Chicago, and we would go to Laredo, Texas, teaming, and so we would
Mhm.
stop in the middle, which is Texarkana, and trade off. And so it was one of
Okay.
the barbecue places here that was really, really good that kind of striked our interest. So we would come quite a bit and stop here.
Uh-huh.
So when we started thinking about retiring, we kind of toured United States, going all these different states, and I did a little research, and I ended up here.
Mhm. Wow. It's a lot warmer here than it is in Chicago, I think.
Oh, most definitely. I done got about 6 shades darker. Most definitely. Yeah.
Oh,
I think we kind of didn't know what we were getting into when
uh-huh.
we because our food trailer is a little different.
Uh-huh.
So when we started out with our food trailer, we kind of didn't know what we were getting into. And so we would everybody was kind of saying, "Do y'all understand what's going to happen?" And we like, "Yeah, we understand what's going to happen." But we really had no clue that it would be that high.
Right.
So it's a lot different, getting out from time to time and working in the heat and getting back into a air conditioned truck than being out there and, trying to work in them conditions. So yeah, it was very challenging.
Yeah. So speaking of challenges, what was the biggest failure or setback that you guys faced? And what did you learn from it?
What was the biggest? You know what? To be honest with you, we
Hmm.
haven't had any setbacks or failures.
That
Um, yeah,
is
we have
is a
not had
true
any. mm.
that is a true testament of a blessing.
I would like to say that because we both believe in manifestation. Um, and so everything that has been happening has been based on what we believe. with the faith that we have, and just willing to put in the work. It's funny that you should ask that, because today my husband went over to the storage where we stored our truck and where we would work at on the on the
Uh-huh.
food trailer. And he
Uh-huh.
said that they told him that we wouldn't be able to work there anymore as of today.
Oh wow.
Ain't that something?
But tell me why it doesn't matter though.
Well, it didn't matter because we were already in the process of doing a grand opening tomorrow. So,
Yes,
well,
ma'am.
one door had closed today, another one had already been open and prepared for us for tomorrow. So that's why I say we really haven't had any setbacks. I can tell you this, although we haven't had any setbacks, we didn't know quite the journey that we would take as far as the finance part. But even that has been able to be provided.
Right. That's amazing.
It really is. It really
That
is.
is truly amazing. So, is there anything that you wish you had known when you started that you know now?
Yeah, the money part, the money. I would like to say the money aspect, and I really didn't know, even what, because I like to say I'm a research analyst. I research everything, and even with the research that we had done prior to doing it, it still didn't give me the full capacity of everything that I would be experiencing. Right?
Right, right,
It's like you don't understand until it's going on with you. Even though some, like, it's just like somebody could tell you about, hey, that surgery hurt it really, really bad. And you kind of get a little gist of it, but you won't know until you actually heard it. Like, okay, this is really, really bad.
right.
It was like that with the food truck, because like we knew you had to, you know, get your truck prepared every day and stuff like that. But we didn't know how it was gonna be wearing on our and we not no spring chicken. So
Right.
uh that part I would like to say was the most challenging.
Yeah.
But it's funny because if I tell you how we ran into being able to rent this spot, it was like I could see how it was divine intervention. It was like
Right.
God saying, these babies really don't know what they doing. Let me help them. So I
Yeah.
think my husband said, well, he said, well, they say, God takes care of babies and fools. I said, I guess we classify as fools, because we legitimately thought when we were going to do the food truck and everything that, that God would provide everything. And don't get me wrong, he did. He provided
Mhm.
everything. I guess he
Uh-huh.
just said, "Hey, your what you're looking at and what I need to do for you is two different things."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, Queenie and I both, we are entrepreneurs and we have businesses, and we definitely know that at some point in your journey, you're going to need people in your corner. At some point, especially if you want to be successful, or be in a better position than what you're in. So, who all works? Is it just you and your husband, or do you have a team?
We have a team. I actually got a daughter, and my granddaughter is coming down from Chicago now. They're about to relocate here. Um
Oh wow.
yeah, so when I very first moved here a year and a half ago, I was the first one to arrive, so I knew nobody
Uh
when I
huh.
came here. And so I don't really have a big fan base here, but
Uh huh.
it's I don't want to sound like, but this is just my story. I don't want to sound like our story. Rather, I don't want to sound like I'm just constantly talking about this, but God has been provide. I promise you, from people that I knew nothing about. Um,
Mm-hmm.
they have been. They have went over and beyond to help us. People we didn't even know. I mean, like in every way, people have volunteered to fix our truck and didn't ask us for no money. I mean, like in every way, it has been.
Right.
It's been really amazing.
That is amazing. Um, Now I had the pleasure of meeting and speaking with you at an event that we both vended at the Wings and Blues Festival. Um, and it was an absolute pleasure meeting you with you and speaking with you over the past few weeks. What is the best place for our listeners to find you and keep up with what Chicago's Finest Jerk and Barbecue are doing, what you guys are up to?
Well, right now, my daughter, which is our PR team, her and her husband, um, they do a lot of communication through Facebook. That's one of the ways that they can reach us.
Uh-huh.
Um, definitely, we're always on our business phones. We've been networking today. TikTok is one of the ways that you can find out. So it's been a lot of people that, even though they haven't gotten a chance to meet us yet,
Uh-huh.
they've seen something where they like, well, funny story, because I am still a truck driver. I've been driving 23 years now.
Uh-huh.
And I was driving for one of the companies here in Hook, right? And
Uh-huh.
so I was talking to a lady because she was like, "Are you coming back?" I was like, "Well, right now we're trying to launch our business." I said, "Once I get everything, get the people, and then I can come." And she was like, "Well, I live here in Hooks." I said, "Oh, okay." So I said, "Well, you need to stop by the restaurant." She said, "I heard about y'all." So it's getting out there, and I would like to say for us to only been, I think it's been about 5 months, to be honest with you.
Uh-huh.
The word is really getting out there pretty good. I think internet does wonders.
That
But
is true.
yeah, I
That
told
is
my
true.
husband, I say back in the days it used to be word of mouth. I say now, when we would tell other people, "Hey, you heard about this?" Now it's on Facebook or whatever, TikTok. Next thing you know, they there.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. So, what's going on tomorrow at 11?
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So at 11 tomorrow, we will be doing our ribbon cutting. And we are here now getting prepared. So, I have at least 5 or 6 of my grandkids, because my daughter, she relocated to McKinney. I got here first, so she's in McKinney. And
Uh-huh.
my other grandkids are on their way now. So it's like, I don't have, like I say, I have a lot of fan base back home in Chicago, but the few people that I have here, it's probably about 10 or 11 of us.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we're going to make it do what it do.
And let me tell you, BKZ Clothing will be there tomorrow, watching y'all make it do what it do. That's
Okay.
what we're gonna do. So, can you go ahead and let them know the where and the times, the address, like all the things?
Okay. I sure can. So we are now officially, I got to say that, located at 803 Main Street in Hooks, Texas. We will be opening tomorrow. And we're gonna start doing the ribbon cutting a little bit early because we want to open at 11. So we're gonna start about 10:55, somewhere around there. And
Uh-huh.
we'll be starting to open the doors at 11. Um, our original hours will be Tuesday through Saturday, and we will start at 5 a.m. and we'll be closing at 10. Last call will be 9:30.
All
Uh,
right.
yeah, that's about it. That's about it.
Okay. And as I mentioned before, everybody, um, Chicago's finest jerk and barbecue will be at the Fashion and Beauty Summit in Texarkana, Arkansas, at the Arkansas Convention Center on September 12th. So y'all need to be in the building so y'all can see what all the hype is about.
Mhm.
And word of mouth is something else, but and social media is as well. But if their food was not as good as it is, word of mouth wouldn't mean anything. It'd be the total opposite.
Mm.
So y'all need to be in the building tomorrow. Everything that we spoke about, all of the address for the grand opening, um, all the things are going to be in this. This is recorded, so it will be shown. You can go to YouTube and you can watch it. Queenie, can you tell me where else they can watch the recordings?
Okay, so let's see. You can go on Facebook to My Gospel Soul magazine, MGS magazine. You can go, like she said, on YouTube. You can watch it on X, Twitter. We'll be uploading in just a few minutes some clips to TikTok. It'll be everywhere. So, you know, so wherever you want to find it. Okay.
Yes. So if for some reason you missed this live or you're just now tuning in, you can go ahead and watch the recorded versions of these and you can have all the information that you need. Is there anything else that you would like for everyone to know, Miss Lisa?
I would just like to well, let me just say this. Like I said, coming from where we're from and experiencing coming down here and them getting a chance to taste Chicago style food,
Mm-hmm.
um, I would like for them to know that we have other things other than the brisket, right? We know that's one of y'all famous sandwiches, or y'all love brisket here. But
Uh-huh.
I promise you, if you get a chance to, our jerk is phenomenal. If you get a chance to taste our jerk and our like Italian beef sandwiches, it's to me, it's like me being a truck driver and going to different places. I like to, whenever I go, like if when I went to Philadelphia, I wanted to try the Philadelphia steak because it was far more different than where I buy it, at other places serving it.
Right.
Um, so it's like when you come to Chicago's finest, you get a chance to taste the stuff that we love. And it's like people that's in town that's from Chicago,
Uh-huh.
because you can't go nowhere else and get this. You know what I'm saying? You got it in your backyard. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you gotta try to experience. It's a whole different experience. So I
Yeah.
encourage people to try the Italian beef. I encourage people to, you know, that's our signature sandwich back home. I encourage people to try our pizza puffs. We love our mouths. Oh, we got certain stuff that it would just make it's you're gonna crave it if you try it.
I just got a question. Okay. Uh, I'm listening. I'm hungry too. But I didn't hear no. I want to know about the rib. See, I'm a rib girl.
Uh-huh.
Rib, sausage. Tell me, elaborate on the rib. Talk to me about the rib. Because
Okay. Okay. So you being a real girl, right? Our if you ever see some of our videos, you will see the people are really, really boasting about the ribs. But let me
Uh-huh.
just tell y'all what you are not accustomed to down here. We are rib tip people up north. So if you try the ribs are good, but come try the rib tips. Reason why I say that, they don't have hardly no bone in it. So
Talk
you
to
mainly getting meat.
Yes.
Yeah. And trust me, when you try them, you probably won't be thinking about the rib as much.
Mm. Mm.
Uh-huh.
Just
Yeah.
spoke to me. I appreciate that. So,
Mhm. Yeah, and I heard somebody in Dallas, they were on there, they were like, we can't find no rib tips here. Like, where to go get them at? And my daughter was like, in Texarkana, because they big, they huge where we're from.
Right.
yeah.
Well, I tell you what, this has actually been I I never in a million years would have thought that you guys drove drove trucks, because y'all are y'all have delved into this, getting your restaurant together, and I see you vending at places, and you're in your food truck, and you're getting the business done. So that's, you just never know. You just never know.
Mm,
Is there anything that you would tell someone who is thinking about making the transition from going to a regular, everyday guaranteed 9 to 5, to actually doing a food truck, or going into business for themselves, or just an entrepreneur, not even just being a food truck or going into the food industry, just an entrepreneur, period? Is there anything across the board that you would tell them?
I would like to start by saying you're not going to be able to do this by yourself. And Zam, I believe when I heard you say that, you were absolutely right. But let me just start by saying um, it's bigger than, I would like to say, yeah, people, they, they help you get to the spaces that you need to be in order to obtain a goal. But aside from that, I think you're gonna have to have a real relationship with God. I really do. Um, and I think that cultivating that relationship, because let me just say this: I'm real big on vision boards. I've been doing vision boards now for about, I want to say, about 10 to 12 years, and every one of my working on my vision boards have come true. Um, this is I won't say the final, but right now we're in the process of manifesting our forever home. So that's why we are here. So I would like to say cultivating the relationships, and going and doing the research, talking to people. Uh, I mean, really networking really helps you out because you never know who it is that's going to help you. I want to say this
Mhm.
real quick.
Uh-huh.
So the last event we did, I don't think I told you, Zam. I'm gonna be as discreet as possible. The last event we did, it was horrific, as my kids would say. I won't say it's horrific because I look at things totally different. But I'm gonna say first, my kids and my husband, they said it was horrific. The worst one we've ever done. To me, I was looking at it like, okay, well, we just got more exposure, right? So we
Mhm.
went to
Right.
the event. The event was, we got rained out. Our trailer got stuck, right? It was like at least 4 or 5 things that happened. They told us it was going to be a huge event. I was like, okay, we went and spent dang near $1,000 in less than a few hours. And we
Mhm.
got there. It was like 100, maybe 120 people with 6 vendors, right?
Wow.
No lie. It was like 120 people. So my daughter was like, I could have just chewed a hole in this tire. And I'm like, well, we got exposure, right?
Right.
So we left there. My husband went to a gas station he never goes to. And he stopped there for our son-in-law. He went and got a vape anyway. He stopped there for our son-in-law. He went and got a vape, and the guy told him, hey, he was saying, yeah, you should try our food out, my husband. He said, yeah, my boss got a restaurant. Did you hear that?
Okay.
So what we thought was a horrible experience, you know, how it was not, it didn't pan out. We lost money. We got rained out, stuck in the mud. And he just happened to go to a store and the guy told him about the restaurant. It was destined that we had to go there and be there. And we were driven. My husband was driven to go to the store. I'm talking about God, how he directs your path, even when you thinking that it's not a way he's still making a way for you.
Right. And now we
So
doing a ribbon cutting tomorrow.
see that? And we talking about all this in 3.5 weeks.
Yeah.
3.5 weeks. So I'm saying that to say, I don't really focus on anything that's negative because I be so caught up about what's in it, what's the blessing in it, because there's always a blessing in it somewhere, even if it's experience.
Hmm. Yeah. And
Yeah.
that's probably something I needed to hear myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, everybody, it has been great speaking with you today, Lisa. And I want to thank you and your family again for coming on today and letting everybody know about Chicago's finest and what you guys do and where you can be found. Um, y'all don't want to miss it. If y'all are nearby, and if you're not nearby, it's tomorrow Saturday. You ain't got nothing to do. Come on the hooks. Come on the hooks. Um, if you can hear us, you can be here tomorrow. And let's show up and show some support.
I like
Myself, I want the rib tips. I'm gonna try them first.
I'm saying,
We
I
got you. Thank you.
I really enjoyed being on here today because to hear your story, to hear how God, like you say, walking by faith, it's not always easy to walk by faith. And Zim asked the question earlier, somebody, leaving that 9 to 5 and all these different things. And sometimes you don't leave the 9 to 5. The 9 to 5 fund the vision, You
Mhm.
have to use with me. You also have to trust what God tells you. Okay. When you're an entrepreneur, you got to block people out, negative people. Now, sometimes you need to hear some of the negative, okay?
Mhm.
The criticism, you know. But like I always tell people, take what you need, throw the rest away. And some
Mhm.
that you think that you don't need, just evaluate, okay? You know. Now I ain't saying take these people with you, but just gonna evaluate. You know. I really have enjoyed exam. Uh, I'm excited for what is happening with businesses coming together. I want to share the address again. It's 809, right? 803.
803.
803 Main.
Mhm.
Okay, 803. Is it North Main or Main?
Just Main Street. 803 Main Street.
803 Main Street, Hooks, Texas. Okay, y'all, stop fooling around. You've been waiting on it. Oh, this is question 2 I want to ask you. What the people for people who don't know what jerky is, just real fast. What do
Okay.
you
So jerk is originally a Caribbean style cuisine. It's crafted where it takes days to let the stuff marinate and season. Um and it's originally a spicy meal. And I can just tell you this: it's a lot of people say that they know about it or they know how to cook it, but it's a craft that's not easily done, and it's very expensive to make. But yeah, it's very popular back home where we're from.
yeah.
Mm.
I know I'm excited about it. I won't be out there till December, but I'm coming. Yeah, I got to eat. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a week behind. Food. You said real tip. I understand. I knew right then that you knew what you were talking about. Okay, when you said real tips. All right. So I'm excited about that. All right, I'm back in the background again. Go ahead, Sam.
Um, Again, I just want to thank y'all for showing up and spending time with us today, being in the room with us today. Um, and for everyone listening, we will be featuring all of the participants for the Fashion and Beauty Summit. So what Monday we'll actually have two. We'll have a one that's going to be around 5 Monday, and then we'll have our regular time at 8 p.m. We'll have another vendor at 8 p.m. So, moving right along, time is crunching. Fashion and Beauty Summit, September 12th, 2026, at the Arkansas Convention Center in Texarkana, Arkansas. Get your tickets. You could get them on Eventbrite under Fashion and Beauty Summit. You will be able to get them at the door. Tickets are $50, but if you get them on Eventbrite, you buy one and get one half off. So it's like $37 each per ticket. You can reach out to me at bkzclothing@outlook.com or 903-931-9880. Thank you guys for joining us today. And we hope to see all of you tomorrow in Hooks at 11 for this ribbon cutting and this grand opening. You don't want to miss it. And throughout the week, the next month, we're still going to be showing all of her information, all of their information. So anytime you need to know anything, we're going to be randomly posting on social media and randomly posting on YouTube, like doing all the things. So you'll be able to find them. Is there anything you want to say, Janice? Anything else you want to say?
Oh no. I mean, I'm hungry now.
Okay, well, usually we have other things that we do, but this was a special broadcast today. So because we wanted to get this in before the grand opening tomorrow, so you guys could get to know the family who is coming to Hooks and bringing jerk and rib tips like we have not had in the area to the area. So outside of our normal thing, we're not going to do everything we normally do, like the bozoism and stuff. But one thing I will say that I have to say at the end of every show is mind your business.
All day.
Please mind your business. Mind your business unless it's Chicago's finest tomorrow at 11. You can get in that business. But yeah, don't get in anybody's personal business. That's not a good look.
Yeah.
All right, ladies, and gent. Even though we didn't talk to him tonight, again, thank you guys for participating. And here is wishing you guys and amazing. I hope y'all sell out of everything tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
everything
thank
as much
you.
as
Thank you.
possible. And I guess I will be talking to all of you later.
Okay, and thanks for having us on.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you for being our
Th-
guest.
Thank you.
Uh, all right then. Well,
All right.
we will see y'all the next time. What is it that you say, Janice?
Don't be sorry. Be cautious. That's from Miss Justine. All right, y'all. Peace. We love y'all, but we gotta go.
All right.
All
All
right.
right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Praise the Lord, everybody. I'm Mrs. Cook. This is the family that God has blessed me with. To God be the glory for the great things that He has done. And remember,